Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello everybody, my name is Vanesa and I'm a student of Communication Science at Universitas Majalengka. Today, I'd like to talk you about Conceptualization of Communication. I've divided my presentation into three main points. First of all, I'll talk about communication as one-way action. Second, I'll tell you about communication as interactions. And finally, I'll explain you about communication as transaction. My presentations will take about 5 minutes. There'll be plenty of time for questions at the end of my presentations. So, let's get started. First, we have to know what the conceptualization of communication. The concept of communication is a planning process or a strategy carried out in the communication process. In this case, it is the process of delivering the message and the type of delivery of messages in the communication process itself. The first point is communication as one-way action. Communication, which implies delivering one-way message from a person or institution to another person or group of people, either directly, face-to-face, or through media such as newspaper, magazine, radio, or television. Actually, one-way communication is not appropriate when applied face-to-face, but it will be appropriate if applied to speeches that do not involve a question and answer. Then, the second point is communication as interaction. This view equates communication with a cause-effect or action-reaction process, the directions of which are alternating. Someone conveys a message, either verbal or non-verbal. The recipient reacts by giving verbal and non-verbal answer. One of the elements added to this conceptualization is feedback, which is what the recipient of the message delivers to the source of the message, which is also used by the message source as an indication of the effectiveness of the message if previously conveyed. The last point is communication as transactional. In transactional communication, communication is considered to have taken place when someone has interpreted the behavior of another person, both verbal behavior and non-verbal behavior. This understanding is similar to the receiver-oriented definition as proposed by Bergen, which emphasizes different variables, namely by receiver and the meaning of the message to the receiver, except that the reception of the message is also two-way, not one-way. To conclude, I'd like to say the concept of communication is a design and or an idea that is structured so that a process of conveying message to others can be organized and can immediately understand the message and provide good feedback. That's 3 conceptualization of communication. Thank you very much for your attention. If you have any questions, I'd be happy to answer there now. Billahi taufiq wal hidayah. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.